Hi, how's everyone? I hope I find you all well. Thank you for returning, and hello if you are new. We're doing the moon reading today. We're doing it sidereal this time, which is what true sky. Tropical is shifted one sign over. So, right now in sidereal astrology, true sky astrology, the moon is in Leo. Full moon still, I believe like 5 degrees Leo. Let me double check. It is 9 degrees Leo, so just right entered into Leo today. Full moon still. If you have any manifestation work you want to do, go ahead. Um, it's a little late in the cycle, but I mean it'll come around by the next full moon. So let's see. Oh, I'm doing it a little bit different today. Um, I'm doing it in the same style as the death splits the difference. So I went through the decks and I found the moon and I pulled what's behind it and what's in front of it. Okay. So, remember, not all messages will resonate for every person. So leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. You are all at different points in your timelines. Like I like to say, I can read the script, but I cannot tell you which character you all individually play or where you choose to stand on the stage. I can't tell you if you're an observer or if you're involved. Okay, I can only read the energies. Um, so from what I'm getting in this spread is that this is a little bit has to do with the energies that we've been working with recently about coming to some kind of illumination that your efforts in some endeavor are not panning out the way you wanted them to or at all. This may be an energy where you're thinking of actually scrubbing the whole thing and starting over, but you're in an energy of really contemplating what you're going to keep, what you're going to let go of, and what direction you can go in now. It's also a review of your what you still have left to work with. Okay, that's been the main energy here ever since the energy shifted right around Christmas. Um, I thought it was just me, but I have run into several other tarot readers on YouTube that had said the same thing. They said there was some kind of change up, there was a portal, and yeah, there have been a couple portals. We had the 1212 portal and the 11 portal, and it seemed that the energies flipped right in between the two. And they have sensed it also. They said the same thing I was. They were like, I don't know if anybody else felt it, but the energies flipped. Everything is different. We're all disoriented. And I was like, yes, finally, vindication. I'm not crazy. I'm reading the same energy. So it's a feeling of finally coming to terms with the fact that what you've been working at, with, or towards isn't working. Okay? In some instances, people's energies, they feel like everything was wasted. In some, they're discovering that they may have a different option. And there is here with the moon reading this time, there is real deep contemplation about movement. Um, in the energy here behind the moon, which I feel like this is stuff that we're still keeping inside. We're not talking about it. We may not even be rationally aware of it, but it's swimming in the background and we have acknowledged it, but we're not actually giving it kind of full attention. It's still occulted. It's still kind of hidden. It's like I see it, but I can't really deal with that right now. And here we have the from the First Light Tarot, a card for energy. Now I've labeled this card. I've labeled this card the Force. Okay, and this is the energy that flows in the existence of the world. Um, this is the energy that connects us to the divine and each other, to life, the life force, the flow of the consciousness, that kind of energy. It says the force connects us to source. So this is also flowing with that energy. It's raising your vibration and flowing with that energy. I was also getting a real sense of people just kind of trying to really, how did they show me? Trying to really tap into, God, what do you want me to do? What is my path? What is my purpose? What do I have to work with? Where am I going? Guide me. What do you want me to do? Okay? Even like I said, even if it's not conscious, it's here behind the moon. It's underneath what's hidden. So there's this flow of energy back to the divine, even if we're not conscious about it, trying to tap into that life source for what do we do now? What do you want me to do? Okay. On top of that, you got the Page of Swords, which is very enthusiastic new energy. I like this. This could be that Leo energy. Page of Wands. I'm sorry. Did I say swords? Page of Swords. The moon is in Leo. This is very Leo-like energy with the Page of Wands. Or Aries. I always forget that. But I always get Leo from it, even though it is Aries energy. And this is a sense of adventure, excitement for fresh new ideas. Okay? There's also a fearlessness here. I like that. Be courageous. You're being courageous about something new. And I feel like it's because we're being re energized from the divine, this flow of energy. Underneath that, you've got justice, and that's impartiality, law, and verdicts. Okay. So I feel like in the background, we are getting re energized from the divine because we have come to a point where we're like, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know where I'm to go next. What do you want me to do? And with that reconnection to the divine, it's like part of us in the background is re-energized. All right, I'm just going to give it up to God. That's the phrase, right? That's kind of what's been running through the energies right now. I'm going to give it up to God. I'm going to look for signs. I'm going to let Him guide me. And this justice is finally bringing a balance to that. It's impartiality. In front of the moon, we have a card called Resistance, where this is what's happening. This is what we're exploring now, consciously. All right, in our inner higher self. This is what we're exploring at the moment. We have an energy of resistance. And we have to decide which side we're on of the resistance. Maybe that's going to resonate with somebody. Which side of the resistance are you on? Oh, that's interesting that the energy here I have is the Force. So for you Star Wars nerds like me, follow along. You've got the Force at play here. Which side of the resistance are you on? But it is also patience. That's very Jedi like, right? Having patience and waiting for the energies to play out. It's also getting prepared and seeking answers. So, this is a state of resistance to anything. Well, you don't want to go off you don't want to go off handle. And it's interesting. It's like trying to rein in the energy. You're trying to rein in the excitement. You're trying to rein in any when you what is it that when you go at something and you don't have a lot of planning, reckless. It's trying to rein in being reckless. It's also a sense of finding a middle ground and being prepared for something new. So on top of that, you've got the Eight of Cups, which is definitely walking away from something that has not been emotionally fulfilling. And then on top of that, you've got the Empress in reverse, which is a stoppage of being productive. You're feeling unproductive, you were feeling unseen, and this is low energy, okay? More than not so much low energy as being lazy or tired, because you're not, because you've got this Page of Wands here, and you've got these you've got the Knight of Swords twice, so that is high intellectual energy. It's not that you're tired. It's that, like I said, this Empress reverse is a higher vibration of the Nine of Pentacles reverse that came out yesterday. Again, that feeling of whatever you invested in did not pan out. And here we have the Empress in reverse. She's finally like this conscious, I'm not giving any more energy to this. Eight of Cups, I am walking away from this. On top of resistance, I'm stopping all investment into whatever did not come to fruition. Okay? But in the background, you're still in a state of connecting with what you're going to do next, connecting with where you should be next, connecting with where you want to go. It's the whole it's like pulling the plug out of one outlet and putting it into another. Oh, that's interesting, because this has kind of been financial, very down to earth. Pentacles energy is things tangible that you've invested in. And with the energy being in reverse, there was a tangible financial assets, energy wise, work wise, something you put work into. Doesn't always have to be career, it's just something we've been working at so that we could get good results from. It hadn't panned out. Okay. So it's like you're unplugging from that down to earth physical investment and you're plugging into the energy of the divine. You're plugging into more intuitive energy. You're investing more into your inner growth, inner work. Okay. Because you feel that there has been a recalibration, and you have to dwell on that for a minute. Okay, this is deep contemplation about which path you're going to be taking. Now, the bridging energy underneath is very interesting. And I don't know if I should read that last, because I do want to get to the bottoms of the decks. Now, the bottom of the deck here for the First Light Tarot is a card called Well-Being. And this, again, is a feeling of plugging into the divine. It is accepting guidance and enlightenment. It's common sense, down-to-earth awareness. And another explanation that card gave was really interesting here. It said something really interesting about no, that's the wrong one. Hang on. I want to get this right. Let me see. Oh, I got the wrong one. Hang on. Let me go. Okay, well-being. It says be aware of, I can't read that. It says wellness from the cosmos instead of a struggling earth. And we are dealing with that earth energy with the pentacles in reverse. So it's something like I said, with energy flow and resistance, unplugging from the physical and plugging into the divine. And I couldn't believe when I read that on the well-being card. Getting well-being from source and not from the struggling earth. And that can be twofold. It's, people down here are struggling. You may find yourself at a lack of resources, physically and with people. And that's playing on your mind. And in that, you are trying to figure out which way you're going to go. Okay? Now, again, like I said, you've got the Knight of Swords twice from two different decks. And this is efficient, assertive, direct and daring, accomplished, and intellectual. And this would be Libra energy. thoughts move the fastest. That's why the swords are the fastest energy in the deck. Okay, this is fast moving intellectual energy. You're really on top of the ball. You're really thinking things through. And then underneath that, you've got the owls, which again is a very intuitive, inward, higher self connected moon energy. So there's a bridging here of trying to. There's a fear of, I don't know why I get fear, but there is an energy of moving too quickly, way too quickly. Now, these aren't in reverse, so I don't think anything detrimental is going to happen from this quick movement. I just feel like when you unplug from one and plug into the other and get that re-energized energy, the flow of um, opportunity is going to come in twice as fast. But with that resistance card there, I feel like there's still a lot of us in the collective that are contemplating what to do next, right? There may even be some still stuck in the energy of why didn't this work? Because, like I was saying a couple of readings ago, there was that energy with the Hierophant. And it was, I'm doing it this way because this is the way I was told to always do it, because this is the way it's been done and this is supposed to work. And there was this real rigidity with trying anything outside the box because that's the way it was supposed to be done. So there's this feeling of we had to shake loose of that. And then Temperance came in yesterday with try something new, try a different combination, mix this in with that. And again, with Cups energy, it has something to do with emotional fulfillment or creativity or tapping into the divine. Now, with this bridging energy here in the Celtic Lenormand deck, we've got two really great cards and then one that's kind of suspicious. You've got the flowers, which is a gift. You've got the ring, which is a promise of commitment, but then it comes with the snake. And that's a feeling of not being able to trust this offer. Besides the Eight of Cups, I don't get anything here that says this is romantic, except we do have the ring. Now, if you look at the card, the ring does not have a ring on it. It has two hands clasping in agreement. So even though this says a ring like a proposal, it's not necessarily a romance proposal. It's just a proposal of cooperation. And with that came the flowers. Maybe it's going to come with a gift. Maybe the ring is the gift. Maybe the offer of commitment is the gift. The offer of cooperation. This is a commitment, an agreement with promise, an alliance, or a pact. Okay, and it may come with a gift or it may be the gift. But here it is coming in with snake energy, and this is not the shedding snake. This is a snake proper, coiled up and ready to strike. So there is some kind of tempting offer, because one of the key words on the card is tempting. But it's fierce and wise, intelligent, can be seductive, maybe feminine energy. It's defensive, deceptive, sharp, cunning, and calculating. So if there is an offer of alliance here, like I'll help you, you help me, this feels good because underneath the owls, underneath the owls you got the chickens. So we've got two sets of three birds. I'm not gonna sing it again. You want to hear me sing Three Little Birds? I sang it last time because the owls have been coming through for the last 3 or 4 readings. But again, underneath the chickens, which is like gossip and communication, it's friendly communication and chit chat. And it's social cooperation. There's that cooperation card again. Underneath these two, we've got the female rider again. And she came out yesterday. Oh, the cat. Oh, side quest. Okay, but that's kind of in the future. Okay, but I like that. There's intuition here with the owls. There's communication here with the chickens, And then there's the female rider coming in like last time. And that's the one who's coming in with an offer of cooperation. Remember, I was saying she comes in feeling like, because in the last reading, I think it was death splits the difference for Scorpio. And the female rider's coming in, and there were two sets of stars, just like we have two sets of Knights of Swords. There was two sets of stars, one, and they were both going in different directions. But the one with the female rider was the more agreeable of the choices. And she was coming in going, I'll get on that boat with you. Let's do this together. Absolutely, I'm all for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for you. We can do this. You can do this. It was all very supportive and encouraging. She didn't come in with any agenda. She didn't come in with any hidden motives. Came in very pure, very friendly. And she's here again, kind of in the background for you, Virgo energy. Leo energy. I'm sorry. Leo energy, this is somebody who may be in your future a little bit, because in Scorpio she was out on the deck, but here for you she's kind of three cards in from this offer, so she may be a little bit in your future yet. You have to get through this resistance energy first, because that's what you're really dealing with out in the open right now. This Eight of Cups, walking away from something, unplugging from whatever was earthly, that Pentacles energy, plus earthly in the sense of just society and expectations, very down to earth things that didn't pan out. Pentacles energy, you're unplugging from that, from whatever that situation was, and you're kind of regrouping emotionally and psychically and spiritually. And if you just plug in to the other outlet, you'll free yourself up to make a very balanced and just decision. Right now, you've got this pot in the background. That's what I feel like. Behind the moon, this energy card, the force trying to come down, and you getting like this energy boost from it, because that's that Page of Wands, okay? But on top of that, you have justice. So there is an impartial decision being made. But I feel like with this behind the moon, it's still kind of in the back burner yet. You might not even consciously acknowledge it. Maybe you did acknowledge it at one point, but you're not really putting any mental or spiritual effort into it. That's why the energy card is here, because the divine is knocking, right? And it's calling you to unplug and plug into a different outlet, okay? So yeah, that's what I mean, it was really straightforward. I'm surprised it's not going to be an hour-long reading again. All this ties into over here with your well-being. Like I said, once you unplug from whatever in the Pentacles arena where you were putting your effort, drained the shit out of you, and now you're in a depleted state. But with this well-being card here, awareness of that, preparation, planning ahead, pausing to get some answers, being patient, unplugging from what was draining you, and plug into the other outlet, which is renewal from source. All right? Because this has really, I mean, Empress in reverse. That's a complete like depletion of energy. There's no production here anymore. And from what I gathered from those three cards, resistance, Eight of Pentacles walking away, the Empress reversed, I'm not putting any more effort into this. I can't. I don't have it. I don't have the energy or the well-being to put into this anymore. Okay? And not, like I said, the base of this bridging the distance energy is an offer that you're suspicious of. That's for some in the collective. They're telling me to read it also another way, where this offer of cooperation, you're coming into a little bit suspicious, but not in a bad way. It's more like, I don't know if I can trust it. part of you maybe wants to go it on your own. That's why you don't want to trust, but it's a gift. It's really it's a good connection. It's good cooperation, right? This is a good commitment. For some it could be you know, for some it could be someone coming in going, "I see you're struggling, let me help." Okay? What in whatever capacity that may play out. Could be love, it could be financial, whatever. But I think you're suspicious because it didn't work the last time. In the last reading there were two paths to take. The female rider coming in a little bit um I mean, she's not broke, but she's not an empress. She wasn't empress energy. She just came in with her satchel and a promise. But the energy she came in with was that even though she didn't have much, the the cooperation you guys were going to enter into would be very beneficial for the both of you. Okay? And she is coming in for Leo energy, but she's just a little bit behind here. And I love this because I'm not going to read too much further. Oh, maybe I will. Um, so the female writer is coming in, and it's going to be after some communication. I feel there's intuitive communication here. There could be dream communication because the owls are very nighttime moon energy, um, communicating during sleep, getting downloads from the higher self. But then behind it is the earthly birds, earthly communication, the chickens. This is friendly, friendly, friendly communication. Okay, exchanging. Did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? I've got tea. I've got gossip. It's the hens meeting up for dinner or meeting up for coffee, and catching up, right? And underneath that, then there's the female rider. So there may be um, an intuitive connection, like you guys dream of each other. And then after that, there's the physical connection where somebody makes contact, you decide to meet up. Here she comes on her horse. She doesn't carry much. She's got one satchel in her cloak. She's not princess energy. She's not queen energy. She's not rich, but she is focused. She's coming. You know what I mean? And then underneath her is the cat. And I like the cat because every time I see the cat, I get the feeling of a side quest. Like, here she is, look at her. It looks like every cat in a video game that you come across flicking his tail, the Cheshire cat going, I have a path that you can take, or I have a side quest for you. And underneath that, I won't go much further, you've got the key. It's the key to open up something that was previously locked to you. This is solutions. Okay, this is harmony, discovery, breakthrough, epiphany, revelation, solutions. So I mean, this female writer coming in that was coming in, she came in yesterday for Scorpio energy. Leo, you might be a little bit after that in the timeline, but she's coming in. She's got a side quest for you, and you're gonna get an epiphany about this. This is a breakthrough. This is a real break. Okay, the key is unlocking everything that had been denied you before. I love that energy. Here under one of the Knights of Swords, okay, remember we've got double Knights of Swords here, really fast moving energy. And then we had the female rider coming in hot. This is going to be a very quick intellectual change. But underneath that, you have judgment in reverse. And this, I feel, has to go with this moon energy. The moon represents cycles and rhythms. It's things internally, emotionally that we keep coming back around to. So maybe this cycle that we just came to realization with, that epiphany, that what we were plugged into wasn't working. Um, it feels like it feels like they're, your people are coming back around to that again. Like here with Judgment in reverse, this says repeating cycles. Okay, repeating cycles. So it could have been something that you just kept trying. You kept trying. You would try and it would fail, and you would try and it would fail. You put energy into it and it would fail. And like I said before, when the Hierophant came out a couple readings ago, it was that stubbornness of, I'm doing it this way because this is the way you do it, because this is the way I was taught. You always do it. This is supposed to work. And along with that came the idea of, if it's not working, it's because I'm deficient in some way. Okay? So when you think like that, you just stay on that wheel. And here we are with Judgment reverse again. You're coming back to the same cycle. Knight of Swords coming in fast, Judgment reversed, coming into the same cycle, a repeating cycle. Now, Judgment upright is bringing something back from the dead, yes, so that you can review it, but it is in order to release it. In reverse, you're not releasing it. You're just back in the cycle. Now, under this other Knight of Swords, you have the Two of Cups. That's fantastic. That's that female rider coming in with that offer. But you don't trust that offer, see? You think she's coming in as a snake. You think she's coming in with motive and agenda. Calculating, cunning, deceptive. She sure is seductive, you know? But you don't trust it. But it's a real, true, honest connection. It's a real, true, honest offer. This is a Two of Cups offer. This is, like I said, she had said in the last reading, I'll get on that boat with you. I'll go through this with you. Heck yeah. I like you. I think you like me. I think we've got a lot to offer each other. Let's stick together. I might not have much. I might not look like much, you know? she like in this picture, she's looking pretty raggedy. Look at her hair is all undone. She's not in any finery. She's got one little purse, and it's probably just, just snacks and um documents or whatever. She's not coming in with much, but together, putting it together really is an opportunity to create more. And if it doesn't come in with a love offer, I mean, come on, we got the Two of Cups, the ring, and the gift. Okay? Oh, see, that's why. Knight of Pentacles underneath that slow ass motherfucker. That is the slowest knight in the deck. What's under that Judgment reverse? Judgment reverse, you got Nine of Swords. So staying in that cycle of, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try this again. I'll try it again. You're drained. You got nothing left to put into that old cycle. Right? And it's going to cause you stress and anxiety, sleepless nights, beating yourself up, negative self-talk, all that Nine of Swords energy. And it's upright. It's not in the reverse. It's not like you're getting over it. If you stay in that cycle of doing it the same way, it's just going to bring you, just going to bring back all that old anxiety. But this Knight of Swords coming in with the Two of Cups. Behind that, you've got the Page of Pentacles. You're going to take it slow. The offer may be coming in fast, but the consideration of the offer is going to be slow. Okay? I believe there may be some letting go of something else that needs to happen. Not only that, but you need to heal a little bit. You've got the Well-Being, Empress in reverse, energy card, resistance. So there may be some having to rebuild a little bit in the vitality department. Okay? So some of that energy of that Two of Cups is got a little bit of slowness on it. That's fine. You know why? Because even though the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, he's the only one that comes to stay. The Knight of Pentacles, the Pentacles being the last of the suits, it takes the longest for the energy to get there because that's meant to be for good. That's meant to be stable. He comes in methodical, meticulous. He comes in with everything that he needs to build his kingdom because the next card up is the king. So he's the only one that comes in to build for good. So you may look at this rider coming in as you may be energetic, they may be energetic, but there is still that suspicion that there's some kind of ulterior motive. There's not. But you're going to need to get there on your own. So maybe right now you're the one that's just trying to take a minute to get it's like unplugging, and you're plugging in and you're about to plug in, and then this other offer comes in. It's like, I'll help you out, and you're like, well, let me plug this in first, right? Let me get back to me first. So make sure that that other person knows that you're not blowing them off, you're not going to ghost them, you're not going anywhere. They can still join you. But the idea of this Two of Cups connection may have to sit for a minute while you recuperate. And they're going to absolutely be understanding about it, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles, I'm here to stay. You know, I just want you to know that I'm coming. I'm here, I'm coming, my offer is true. Right? Two of Cups. I like you, you like me, let's do this together. I saw you struggling, I know you sensed me struggling. I'm coming. Okay? So they're also saying that some in the collective, you're gonna feel this offer coming, but yeah, like I said, you've got to recharge here with the divine. I feel like some of us are just going to be like, is this really where you want me to go? Is this really for me? Is this really for me? I heard. Is that really for me? I'm not ready. I heard I'm not ready. Here's the Empress upside down. She's not ready. It's like she just walked away from these 8 cups that were empty. Here she is upside down. I feel like she's tumbling out of bed. Her crown is down the floor. Her nightgown's above her ankles. I mean, she's all tangled up. And I feel like she's kind of not ready. She was like meditating or something, and then, got a knock on the door and it spooked her awake. I don't know who that could be for. I hope this is resonating. But there is definitely a recharge of well being here before you go whole ass into something new. You are definitely trying to figure out if this new offer or opportunity is just seductive deception. It's like you're trying to analyze it because it really does look too good to be true. Look at this snake looking at the flowers here. Yeah, let me put this aside before I knock that over. Okay, remember the flowers are a gift. So look at the snake looking at these. Am I doing it wrong? Oh yeah, I'm doing it wrong. Here, hang on a second. Let me get my fat fingers in order here. See, look at the snake looking at those flowers. Like, what the fuck is in there? I don't know what's in there. It looks pretty, but I don't know what's in there. And what's in there is this alliance. But you're suspicious, or somebody's suspicious. There's some energy of, especially with this fierce. It says fierceness. It's like your hackles are up. It's like, what do you want? Who sent you? I heard who sent you. Who sent you? State your business, good ma'am, or good sir. You know, state your business, because I'm not entertaining fuckery. All right. Don't worry, she's not coming in with fuckery. She doesn't have a big enough purse to carry anything with any kind of fuckery. Now, it might not be a kingdom because this is night energy, but boy, is this a level up from where you were. It might not be a monetary level up, but there is sweet, calm, healing offer of a connection here. Okay? Now, you and she, they will understand. I keep saying she because it's a female rider, but please don't get hung up on gender. Gender is boobs and wieners, and that has nothing to do with energy. Okay? This Knight of Swords, Libra energy, could be a female. This female rider, which is hearts, 9 of Hearts, so this is 9 of Cups. It could be a masculine, right? So don't get hung up on gender. Gender ain't shit. Whoever this is coming, whoever is offering this hand of alliance or help or commitment, connection, whatever, is sincere. Okay? And they will understand that you're coming from a place of suspicion and depletion. Okay? If you ask them to give me a minute, I need to recharge. I need to get some things in order because the cycle I'm ending was just a big old goose egg and I don't have much to offer. Not only do I not have much to offer you financially, I really don't have much to offer you energetically either. However, I am not brushing you off. Okay? I'm just asking for time to recoup and allow them a little bit of entry into your life. So you don't have to like enter into full on dating, but at least keep them, connected with you. Oh, there was a letter under here. Where's the letter energy? There was letter energy under here, I thought. Oh, maybe that was the other shuffle. Yeah, that was something. Oh, look, under the key is the lady. Oh, and under the lady is the letter. There you go. See? So, yeah, coming in with information, communication, an epiphany, a key. Now, once she comes, maybe that's what's in her satchel, the letter and a key. Here, I've got this. We can open this together. Okay? This is a good connection. It's coming in maybe your energy is slow, so that's going to kind of. They were showing me earlier how things don't always happen or things don't always happen at the. Now, how do they want me to say this? Things don't always happen when you think they should because there are pieces that are still being moved into position for you. And because some of the pieces may be people and people have free will, that movement might take a little bit longer. Okay, it's chess. Think about chess. The divine is being strategic here and moving everything into position. But if you're being delayed or if you are feeling you should delay, or like I said, if this Knight of Pentacles energy is keeping you in this energy of resistance, it may be because you're one of the pieces that's not ready to be moved yet. Okay? But once you are, that energy is going to line up. Okay? They're showing me, oh my God, really? They're showing me the stones from the fifth element. Okay? And you had to put them in their pillars in the correct order and then open them up. That's kind of what's happening here. Their pieces are being set in the right order. And if one isn't ready, if one is still out of alignment, the other ones can't line up yet. So they're saying acknowledge that you may be the one who is not ready to be aligned with this, but once you are, and you have to decide that. You can decide I'm not gonna be available for like 6 months, or you can decide, you know what, I'm gonna be available for this brand new change tomorrow. And once you realign yourself so that the energy can come down through that conduit, bam, Knight of Swords, female rider, key, letter, ring, flowers, everything opens up. Okay? But take your well being into consideration first. There's no rush, even though once the alignment is there, then there will be a rush. Okay? It's really, really nice. So I hope this is resonating. I hope the messages are reaching you for your highest good. If you are vibing with my content, please take a moment to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, share my video. It helps the algorithm get my content seen. In the description, you'll find my email and donation links. I'm available for personal readings and birth chart inquiries. And for any small donation, I'd love to do a 3-card spread as a thank you for you. Email, Venmo, and Cash App are in my description. I appreciate any and all feedback, signal boost, or donation. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Let's get an ancestor oracle message and start tying this up a little. And then we'll get final random messages for you guys at the end. So can we get an ancestor oracle message, please, for this moon in Leo? And it's not just if your sun or moon or rising is Leo. We all have Leo somewhere in our charts. So wherever Leo is in your chart, maybe the area of life that's playing out for you, this is playing out in for you. Leo sun, rising, north node, stellium. Stellium is like 4 or more planets in one house. Or whatever area of life. Maybe if Leo is on your 10th house and you're curious about your finances, it could play out there. If Leo's in your 7th house, it could play out in your relationships. You know? Okay, we got 2. We'll take these. You want me to take these 2? Yeah. I said yes. They said, yeah, they came out together. Okay, so we've got the Druid, which is hold the space, and the Shaman, which is trust the higher forces. Interesting. So you're holding space for something. Okay. The Druid, hold the space. It says, hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong. Ooh, that was on some other one. Stand strong. I don't remember which one that was. Stand strong knowing you are where you are supposed to be. Okay? This is when the Druid card appears in a reading, you are being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety, that's it. Yeah, that's deep anxiety too, because that's 3 cards in with that 9 of Swords. If you have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perception and move back to a state of trust. All right, that's unplug from one and plug into the other. Okay, move back into a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Okay, think of a tree. It has strong roots yet continues to grow and bear fruit, and your life will be a reflection of this. So yeah, this is regrounding yourself. Like here with the energy card, resistance and well-being. So you're take a step back, trust the process. She's in process. That's what I'm saying. The offer is in process. Okay, but other things are being realigned. And one of them, like I said before, may be you. So just have patience. And then we have the Shaman card. Trust in the higher forces. It says, trust your angels, guides, and ancestors. If you've given your power away, claim it back. Remember, that's that Eight of Cups here with the Empress in reverse. It says this was not emotionally fulfilling. It could have been very draining. They're not upside down, but the the overall feeling of the Eight of Cups was that you realized those cups were empty. There was no emotional fulfillment in those cups. And that's why Empress in reverse, you're not putting any more effort into growing anything with that, okay? So here is the shaman. Claim it back. There are spiritual allies working in your favor, and the miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Now, that external forces diverting, that feels like this well-being card. It's awareness of accepting guidance and enlightenment, but it's the idea of, like I said, unplugging from external forces, the distractions, and plugging into the divine, okay? For healing especially, and for direction, okay? Hand over all of your concerns to your spirit allies. What did I say earlier? That someone's in the energy of give it to God. I'm giving it up to God. Like Jesus, take the wheel, whatever you want to, however you want to describe it. You know, when you do so, you allow them to, let me see here. When you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance. There's that owl energy and messages, the owls, that will allow you to connect this situation, correct this situation, and come out on top. The shaman card also shows you that you have shamanic potential and move between the realms and connect with your guides in extremely personal ways. Okay? So, yeah, this is great. Trust the process. She's coming. He, she, the female rider, whatever, is coming. I feel like this justice card is being just to yourself, being fair finally to yourself, right? And being very firm in that. It could, there's cold energy here. This is Libra energy. Libra has often been described as a very cold sign. Facts are facts and fuck your feelings. Even though Libra is a very caring energy, we really do care deeply for people, but we also function in reality. And reality is cold, hard facts. Okay? So I feel like this, there's a renewal of vitality, and you're finally dealing it out to yourself. That's the scales of justice. You're balancing something out, some kind of truth. And the truth being, you need a recharge, because whatever this Eight of Cups was drained everything from you. Okay? So lastly, we've got the theme deck. Let's get some final little tidbits of insight for this Leo moon cycle. Oh, see, divine path 777. You're right where you should be. Isn't that what the druid said? You're exactly where you should be, and you're serving your divine purpose. That's that accepting that whatever you were investing in didn't work because it wasn't your divine purpose. So you got to unplug from that, reground yourself, reconnect with your inner self, and get some insight into where your path is going to lead you. But know that you're finally tuning in to your divine path. You are exactly where you should be. The situation or something in it is toxic. Yeah, that's what you were coming through over here. That Eight of Cups that you were walking away from, this resistance energy may be toxic. Don't poison yourself with your own stubbornness. Okay, this is heavy energy around you. Then we have Jupiter. Jupiter's in play. Okay, that's good. He's expansive and lucky. He's the Lord of prosperity and divine authority. Where is Jupiter right now? Let me double check real quick. Jupiter is Jupiter is in Taurus. Is that Jupiter? I think so. Yeah. So we got Jupiter in Taurus direct. That's wonderful. Taurus is one of the earth signs. It's a baby of the earth signs. Deals with comforts of home, you know. So something in the home environment is bringing you some kind of I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Divine authority, protection, luck, and oh yeah, that's right. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is movement. He's I always call him the wanderer. Oh, look at that! Holy shit! What did the shaman card say about being a tree? Deep grounded roots allow you to grow and still produce fruit. Now we've got the tree again. It says, as above, so below. Ground yourself, reconnect, reach down to reach up. I also heard it's something about reaching down into yourself. Reaching down into yourself and getting back that resolve. Yeah. One of the other cards was talking about bringing your power back to yourself. So with the energy tapping back into the source, the tree energy going, reaching down to reach up, this is really reconnecting with your wish, your inner, oh, okay. They said to say you're reconnecting with your inner compass. You're recalibrating your inner compass. Building blocks, go back to basics. Oh, my hands are dry. That's why they're coming out in chunks here. Give me a couple more, please. Okay. 222, keep the faith. That came out too many. Keep the faith. Timely and auspicious opportunities are coming. Stand strong in your personal beliefs. That's the shaman. Was it the shaman or the druid? One of those two. Go back and go back and check. When we got the broom, clean up your environment. I heard clean up your attitude too. And that brings in new energy. The last one here we've got is the crystal ball. Intuition and clear seeing. Okay? I love this. This was a really good one. Finally, readjusting to the energy shift. I'm glad. That's what I have for everybody. Again, please go down in the description for my email and donation links. Leave me a thumbs up if this resonated. Share my video. I'm really trying to grow my channel. Leave me a comment. Any kind of signal boost is appreciated. If you'd like to donate, I'll do a 3-card thank you spread for you until I come back in the next couple days. Thank you for sticking with me. Okay, thanks. Bye.